Welcome to the Shore Patrol Shack, presenting real stories from around the world.
In this, our pilot episode, we are coming to you from Pattaya City, Thailand. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Pura Vida, Shaman here welcoming you to the Shore Patrol Shack. I'm retired, and I have been living in Costa Rica the past 10 years. Being retired is boring. I watch movies and listen to music a lot on YouTube. I started getting posts for doing AI on my YouTube. No experience needed, learn in 5 minutes, make millions of dollars. Being retired on a fixed income, making some extra money, sounded good. I have wanted to be a cartoonist since I was a boy. It was free, so I gave it a try. Like most advertisements, it was not even close to the truth. I decided to do a topic I know much about, travel. Growing up, I moved around the US many times and took many vacations around the country and Canada. At 22 years old, the latest recession had left me jobless. I ended up enlisting in the US Navy. On my first enlistment, I landed on an aircraft carrier out of Norfolk, Virginia. My second enlistment, I landed on a carrier out of Coronado, California. 1.5 years on that carrier were as a brig officer at sea and MAA when home ported. I pulled a lot of shore patrol duty. My travels didn't end when I got out of the Navy. I do have a lot of stories to tell. I am wearing several hats here. I decided to delegate some authority and put faces under those hats. There's the chief. He will present story time. I have had so much trouble with AI, I decided to create Brandy for IT. She will be doing her own show with how to tips on using AI. Gunny will do security and safety tips from locations. I have had a lot of trouble with AI accepting Gunny. He gets blocked for content. He also gets blocked for safety reasons. Google AI Studio is one app that blocks Gunny for safety reasons. They have a chat where you can ask AI questions. So, I tried a little experiment. Brandy will post the experiment and the conversation with their AI. It's sad. The biggest problem is making videos with the free apps. I'm lucky to get 15 seconds from a starting image before it deteriorates. There's very little control with characters with the free apps. Stand and talk. This same thing happened every time trying to do a video at the Sanctuary of Truth. Even with AI adding a bunch of adjectives to the prompt. The first episode I generated over 160 minutes of video. The final result was a 13-minute video that I wasn't happy with. This is my third attempt to make a show. I had to seriously cut back on the video and add more narration. Think of it as a pilot show. If I get a good response, I will start getting the app subscriptions and do more better quality presentations. It would be nice to be viewer-supported. Since there is so much to talk about with Pattaya, Thailand, I decided to do the episode with Gunny and the chief sharing duty. Unfortunately, trying to make videos of Gunny was a waste of time. Free video generation is very limited. I should have used the credits elsewhere. Over 50 videos generated. Only 3 5-second videos are usable if I don't stream them together. Earlier today, he was with some females at a dance rehearsal. I understand the chief is at an undisclosed location somewhere in Pattaya now. Yo, Chief, I think it's obvious where you are now.
Quiet. Don't say anything. I am trying to be part of the big screen.
I don't think you're supposed to be up there.
Please, no negative energy. We're in Thailand. It's not allowed.
Okay, I'll focus all my positive energy on not having to get you out of jail. Time to launch your show.
Thanks, Shaman. There's a slight breeze. It gets a mite shaky up here. On with the show. Pura vida, y'all. Welcome to the Shore Patrol Shack. We are coming to you from Pattaya City, Thailand. Gunny met this group of dancers at the airport. They invited us to come and watch them practice. They were happy to let us do a podcast with their dancing as a background. Thai people are very friendly and polite. There's a lot of culture and tradition here, and they enjoy sharing it. From what I understand, there are two types of dances. The classical choreographed stage dance, pronounced natasin, and the folk style called natakam, which is a dramatic play presented with artistic dance. Each hand gesture has a specific meaning. Now let's go live back to the walking street and take a look at what's happened down there. In the 1960s, this part of Pattaya started to transform from a street used by the local fishing industry. It became a destination for American military on R&R. When I was there, we called it the Strip or the Beach Strip. It became known as the Walking Street after a series of car accidents, and it was closed to vehicles at 7 p.m. The bars, clubs, and go-go's generally close between 2 and 3 a.m., earlier during the rainy season. When I was there, some places did stay open 24 hours. Of course, over 5,000 sailors came to town. The Walking Street is an international tourist attraction now. The street becomes a venue during major holidays with parades, concerts, live performances, fireworks, and extended hours. Expect larger crowd. During the day, it's a busy street with many restaurants open. There is a very wide variety of stores to shop at. Anything from tourist trinkets to fine jewelry, t-shirts to custom-made suits. If you need it, you will find it there. Many of the stores are open well into the night. At night, the walking street is a sensory overload. The lights, sounds, and smells reminded me of a carnival midway. The bars and go-go's start to open up about 7 p.m. Peak hours are 8 p.m. until midnight. Happy hours vary, but normally 6 to 9 p.m. You will see a variety of street performers. See the howling horror of the Wolfman. See live Frog Boy, the amazing aquatic acrobat. Be prepared to be amazed. The magical mystery show. Carnival-type games of chance and skill to play a dunk tank.
Ha ha ha, me so scared. Big man with his jersey from Walmart. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn from inside.
A shooting gallery. Connect 4.
You want play with me? 50 baht. Maybe you win, maybe I win.
International food and drink.
Please enter and try our fresh Thai seafood.
Please enter and try our fresh traditional exotic food of the Middle East.
Experience the amazing sizzling samurai.a Japanese Steakhouse Extravaganza.
Please enter and enjoy our fresh authentic Turkish cuisine.
Honor us to come in and try wonders of the Orient, exotic Chinese delights.
Any type of beverage to complement your dining experience. Please enter and try our American fast food extravaganza. It's not fresh, it's not healthy, it's American.
Please to come in and try Thailand's tasty treats. It's a culinary carnival.
कृपया आएं और हमारे बेहतरीन ताज़ा प्रामाणिक भारतीय व्यंजनों का आनंद लें.
You must try my marvelous menagerie of Russian feast.
You want an authentic Italian feast? You will savor my flavors of Italy.
Please enter and feast your eyes on our authentic tasty Irish pub grub.
Please enter and try the exotic seafood of Thailand.
The foodie can eat their way around the world on one street. You can have your photo taken with a monkey or large snake. Witness the unbelievable, the serpent queen of Siam. Witness the amazing feats of skill and dexterity of Professor Fizwick's marvelous monkey. Midway, Barker's trying to lure you in. The men I got annoyed with, they extend one arm with a large menu to block your walk and extend the other arm towards the business, like herding a farm animal into a pen. The women are more playful and friendly in getting your attention. They might swat your butt with a pool noodle or give you an isolated shower with their squirt gun. Sometimes the females in front of a bar will do a little dance show to attract business. Live bands and DJs in the clubs, street musicians, there are all types from around the world.
Look, Mum, no hands.
Don't you walk on by, any lover, don't you make me.
It's a very friendly and playful atmosphere. Everything I saw on the walking street I have seen in a PG-13 movie. Inside the Go-Go's would be R-rated. It's the side streets where the adult sideshows are. Witness feats of strength and grace with amazing acrobatic sisters, the mystical candle dancers, the divas of danger. Witness the heat, feel the thrill of ember, the enchanting inferno. Madame Pran's mystical visions. Dare to enter the Forbidden Museum. The amazing Gemini, half man, half woman. The amazing ping pong players, see them live. Witness this incredible feat, the amazing Thai sword swallower. The tattooed lady, see her amazing art. Asian women of wonder, featuring extraordinary feats of strength, enchantment, and flexibility. The amazing juggling sisters, a spectacle of skill and charm. Volunteer to be a target for the deadly jungle huntress. Respect the local etiquette. Before taking photos or video, ask permission. Casual dress in the norm. We're gonna say goodnight to the walking street. I'm gonna turn it back over to you now, shaman. I need a break to use the head. Didn't think about that when I came up here. Look out below.
Thanks, Chief, for the presentation and the warning. We'll get back to you soon. I know you have a lot more prepared. I hope to return to Thailand one day. There's much I didn't get to see when I was there. Looking at current videos and a walkabout with Google Maps, it's the same but different. My last visit was in 1991. I was working the night shift when we arrived. I took my time getting ready for liberty. The lines were very long to catch a boat to shore. The Navy hired local speedboats. They made quick work of the Liberty lines. When a sailor hits the beach, he is focused on his BFF, bed, food, and female. First, I went to the hotel some of the guys at work made reservations at to secure my room. Second, I saw Shakey's Pizza on Beach Street. I hadn't had a pizza in months and hadn't been to a Shakey's Pizza in about 10 years. The place was packed. I took the pizza back to the room, ate half, and crashed. The phone woke me up about 6 p.m. The guys were getting ready to head out. A quick shower and some more pizza, and I was ready to go. Most of the guys wanted to go to the strip. I and another guy wanted to get a massage. We agreed to meet up later at a bar on the strip. We got a taxi and went to one of the better-known massage parlors in town, known for real trained masseuses. We arrived, and it was walking into a fancy restaurant. The host showed us to a table and said a waiter will be with you soon. The waiter came, asked what we would like to drink, handed us a hardcover, book-like menu, and left. I joked to my buddy, I didn't come here to eat. I had been studying massage for over 15 years at the time. I had heard about the Thai massage and really wanted to experience. There was no information about it in English at the time, even although it's 2,500 years old. There was a glass room on one side of the bar, bleacher-style seats and about 30 females. They were all dressed in matching t-shirts and shorts. Each had a different number. I opened the menu. Oh, okay. There was a menu of the different massages offered. I ordered a la carte, starting with an appetizer Thai traditional. From the soup menu, I ordered a soapy bath. For the entree, it was the Japanese nuru, since our Japan port visit had been canceled. No dessert. I chose my server, and I was underway. Just over an hour later, I was the most relaxed I had been in a very long time. We headed for the beach to meet up with the guys. Let's go to Gunny. He was at the beach this afternoon doing his safety tip.
Thanks, Shaman. I hope you find Become Solution 4 my videos and get me off the beach. I'm too delicate for all this sun, sand, and salt. I was looking forward to doing my show from the temples. Gunny here with your safety tip. Pattaya is a relative safe place. If you play by the rules, your biggest threat is pickpockets. They normally work the tourist hotspots and public transportation. Be extra aware in these areas. If someone bumps into or brushes against you, do a quick check of your valuables. Look to see what the person is wearing. If something is missing, get a quick photo of the person if possible. Do not confront or pursue the person. Report the time and description to the closest tourist police or police. There are cameras everywhere. The good description of the clothes or photo of the clothes, time and location will help the police identify the person. My makeup crew has been telling me to take a break. They say I'm getting shiny. I guess they were tired of waiting.
Wait, you have a makeup crew?
Roger that. When I stopped for a haircut at a salon, they asked me why. It's already short. I told them I was going to do a video at the beach. A couple of the staff volunteered to come and do my makeup.
Okay, take your time. Looks like you're in good hands. I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Gunny, always the gentleman, putting the needs of others first. Well, I guess I'll continue with my story. It's not very exciting. We arrived at the bar. The bar was packed. There must have been 50 females for every male in the bar. The guys had a big table. I think 10 females gave me their buy me drink routine before I ordered a beer. 10 more before I received the beer. This was going to get old fast. I saw there was a small bar in the back that the females didn't bother with. When a seat opened up, I took it. There were 5 or 6 females busy working behind the bar. I began talking to the bartender working in front of me. Her English was good. She said that she has been taking language classes. She was a waitress, but didn't like to deal with the men hassling her to go to their hotel. She didn't do that and worked for waitress tips only. She went to bartender school and now makes better tips. She was starting business management classes. I asked if she would like to have lunch with me the next day. She agreed, wrote down the name of the restaurant and direction for the taxi driver. It was getting late. I had something to eat and went back to the hotel and crashed. Okay, the chief says he's ready to continue now. There are so many things going on in this beach town. It would take multiple shows to show all. Back to you, Chief.
Thanks, Shaman. It was almost a code yellow. We left off saying goodnight to the walking street. The walking street is not the only game in town. There's a place called Tree Town. It's a little tamer version of the walking street. If you are a single male, it might be a good idea to find a nice female and pay her bar fine. If you plan to party, she will keep the other females from approaching you. You'll get tired of hearing buy me drink. I love you. Pay my bar fine. I love you good. It's always nice to have a companion. In the PI, the term used was honey co, a sweet companion. There are other things to do at night besides partying. You could take her on a dinner cruise around the bay. Go to one of the night markets. The Sanctuary of Truth is open after dark, and there are live cultural shows and cabarets. A good honeyco is security, steering you clear of trouble. She will tell you when someone is charging you too much. She is a good negotiator while shopping. She is a translator and a guide. You may be planning to have a guest in your hotel room. Confirm the hotel allows guests before making reservations. Many hotels do not allow guests or will charge you more. Another option is to do a pre-game. Online dating sites are a good place to meet someone that doesn't expect to be paid to go on a date with you. Someone that has lived in Pattaya their whole life is going to have a better knowledge of the area compared to someone from another area just there for a short time working in the bar. There is a lot to do during the daytime there also. There are shopping malls where you can get your mall crawl on. I would recommend visiting the night markets. There is a variety of them around town. They open around sunset. The tourist popular night bazaar is more upscale, focusing more on tourists. I've read comments that say the prices can be double the prices of other night markets. If you watch videos, you won't see many locals shopping there. If you want to see where the locals gather at night to socialize, shop, eat and drink, try the Theppersit market. It has many different stores. For the foodie, it's a definite must-see. If you watch the videos, you will see a lot of the locals. Pattaya even has a floating market. You can lounge on the beach. You can hire a speedboat for a ride on the bay, or over the bay for those that have more lofty ambitions. Diving and snorkeling tours. In town there are several amusement parks and water parks. For more of a culture experience, there are temples, gardens, museums for tourists. About 95% of the population is Buddhist, primarily Theravada Buddhism. There are 9 temples in Pattaya to visit. There are over 40,000 temples in Thailand. The temples range from the modern to the ancient, each one unique and an amazing marvel in engineering and craftsmanship. The temple Wat Phra Yai, which translates to the Temple of the Big Buddha, dates back to the 1940s. It has a 59-foot-tall golden Buddha statue. It offers 7 other Buddhas representing the 7 days of the week, gardens, and a spectacular view of the city and bay. It is free to enter and is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Get out and explore. Don't spend your day nursing a hangover. Shoot, you can do that at home. It is important to be respectful. These temples are a place of worship. Wear clothing that covers your knees and shoulders. Remove footwear before entering the temple. Keep noise to a minimum. Avoid pointing your feet or to show the bottoms of your feet. This is considered rude in Thailand. Never to a monk or Buddha statue. Ask before taking photos or video. Give the monks a wide berth and avoid physical contact. Most temples are free to enter. Donations are accepted for upkeep and maintenance. Most open at 6 to 7 a.m., some stay open late. Some of the temples are on mountaintops offering panoramic views of the city, ocean, or countryside below. The sculptures and carvings will leave you speechless. The temples in Pattaya don't celebrate traditional Buddhist holidays as other parts of Thailand do. They do celebrate the vegetarian festival. The local Chinese celebrate with 10 days of a strict vegetarian diet, followed by a parade of colorful floats and traditional costumes. Songkran, the Thai New Year, many temples offer special ceremonies and blessings. It is mainly a water festival. Make sure you are packing a squirt gun. You don't want to walk into a war zone unarmed. It's all in fun and a welcome relief to the heat. Loy Krathong, the Festival of Lights, is celebrated. Krathongs are baskets made from a banana leaf. The baskets decorated with flowers and a candle and launched in a body of water to the water goddess. It symbolizes the release of past grievances and welcoming a new beginning. In the north, the celebration of lights is called Yi Ping. Thousands of Kom Loi, sky lanterns, are released into the night sky. A tradition of releasing misfortunes and welcoming good luck. With cultural performances, illuminated temples, and community gatherings, Thailand offers the visitor endless amount of culture, tradition, spirituality, foods, and music. A very special thanks to Pixabay for the images, music, and sounds not generated by AI. I'll close now with Guanyin as great compassion. Guanyin, a common Chinese name of the Bodhisattva, and is beloved in Thailand. The 1,000-armed Guanyin, when performed live on stage, is magical. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Shaman, the chief out.
up the next morning feeling great. Happy I spent my money at the parlor instead of in the bar. I went for a walk on Beach Street. I hadn't really seen it in the daytime. It was hot and humid. The hottest place I had ever been. I stopped at one of the bars and ordered a fruit juice. One of the females got a washcloth out of a big bowl of ice water and started to wipe me down. It felt great. I could smell the bleach in the water. It cooled me right down. I found the restaurant I was supposed to have lunch at. It was close to the hotel. I saw a lot of Jeeps for rent along Beach Street. They were fiberglass Jeep Scrambler bodies on Toyota truck frames. These Jeep were rigged with bumpers, interior or exterior roll bars, more chromy go-fasters than I ever saw in the US. I had built a lifted Jeep CJ5 with 44-inch tires, fiberglass body, 500 horsepower. I was drooling. I met my new friend for lunch. After lunch, I asked her if she would talk to one of the guys renting Jeeps for me. I was interested in getting some parts for my Jeep. The guy was a little surprised. I showed him a photo of my Jeep I carried in my wallet. I'll tell you the story behind that when I do France. He said, "Hop in the Jeep, let's go." We spent the afternoon buying Jeep parts to pick up the next day. We returned to the beach. I asked her where she would like to eat dinner before going to work. She said Shakey's. She had never tried American pizza. The other bartenders were always talking about going sometime. We went to Shakey's. I ordered 2 medium combo pizzas. We ate one of the pizzas. I told her that the other pizza was for a late-night snack and cold pizza for breakfast was excellent. I walked her to the club and told her I would stop by later to say hi. Handed her the pizza. She looked puzzled. I said, "Now you can bring American pizza to your friends." I headed out into the night. The go-go clubs were rather tame. I was curious about the shows my friends talked about when they came back from a tour over there. I found the shows on the side streets. I prowled the side streets, occasionally stopping by to say hello to my bartender friend. The first time, the other bartenders went crazy when they saw me. Hugs and kisses, thanking me for the pizza. We took a group photo of the bartenders around me holding the empty pizza box. We made arrangements to meet the next day to pick up the Jeep parts. After picking up the parts, we were going to visit one of the temples. It was pouring rain. We picked up some food and went to the hotel to eat. We had a good vibe together. I wish I had more time there. The next day, I brought my newfound Jeep treasures to the boat and said goodbye to Pattaya. Let's go back to the beach and see how Gunny is doing.
Thanks, Shaman. My crew gave me the green light to continue.
You lost your glow.
I'm glowing on the inside.
Roger that.
Don't trust a safe in your hotel room. There are videos online showing how to open them. When I was in Thailand, many of the hotels offered a vault behind the desk. I carry a small handgun vault. It has a tether tay. Secure it to something solid. I like to use the bed frame or under the bathroom sink attached to the plumbing. It has a 3-digit combination. When I pack it, I set the combination for 000 and tape a note with the combination on the outside. In the room I changed the combination. The national sport in Thailand is Muay Thai, kickboxing. Muay Thai, often called the art of 8 limbs, is both a revered martial art and the national sport of Thailand. Originating from ancient Thai military training, it evolved as a system of unarmed combat that makes use of punches, elbows, knees, shins, and feet with remarkable precision and power. In its earliest form, known as Muay Borin, fighters struck with rope-wrapped hands before the adoption of protective gloves, which are now required in modern competition. Over the centuries, Muay Thai has grown beyond the battlefield to become both a competitive sport and a respected method of self-defense. It holds a special place in Thai culture, with the reign of King Chol, a Longkorn 1868-1910, remembered as a golden era that elevated the art to new heights of popularity. and prestige. There were always 1 or 2 guys each night from the boat, but their black belt when they were 8 at the town plaza. After a couple shots of Thai whiskey, they think they are Bruce Lee's reincarnation. He's much bigger than the Thai. Thinks it will be a piece of cake. Jumps in the ring for open ring amateur night.
We have a knockout 6 seconds into the first round.
Normally, it's cracked ribs or a concussion. These people grow up with it, watching the champions, practicing as children. They might play with for a while, but you are going down anytime they want. A word of warning, the Thai whiskey is cheap, and the effects can be very unpredictable. Enough said. On the boat we were always warned about the freelancers. That comes from decades of experience. Basically they said, if a female can't find work in one of the bars or clubs, it's for a reason. If you have a problem with a female from a bar or club, tell the management in the club. They should make things right. Their reputation is their business. The military keeps track of incidents. If a bar has a reputation for bad players, it gets put off limits, and shore patrol will be posted at the entrance. The freelancers on the street may be considered illegal. The letter of the law is vague and open to interpretation. Public solicitation for is prohibited if it is carried out openly and shamelessly, or causes nuisance to the public. It's better to play it safe. You don't know if there is a sting operation going on. Because of previous complaints, jealousy, revenge, or money may be a factor behind your getting arrested. It's best to play it safe. Wikipedia has a much more complete breakdown of the laws.
Thanks for your report, Gunny. That's some good advice. Regarding the freelancer, it reminds me of a song by Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen. Too much fun. A song about an arrogant country boy that goes to the big city, gets arrested, and goes to jail for having too much fun. I have seen many of these waterfront districts around the world. These districts are not limited to third world countries. They're not even limited to the waterfront. I hear people refer these districts as the Wild West. I don't know where they get this comparison. Adult activities in the Wild West, like drinking, gambling, and females, were confined to the saloon or other house, behind closed doors, not out in public. In the time known as the Wild West, you could go to jail or boot hill for not following the rules and having too much fun. Thailand is a remarkable place, so much packed into a small area. It has definitely grown since I was last there. Still, it's the same but different. We only scratched the surface regarding the things to experience in one city in Thailand. Whatever your reason is for going there, vacation, work, or relocate, get as many views as you can. On the ship, I was surrounded by thousands of guys that had been there before. I hope to be able to bring you more of my adventures as a single adult male traveling around the world. Prior to enlisting in the Navy, I was a chef. I had been cooking since a small boy and had a talent for it. Each country I visited, I bought a traditional cookbook. In some countries, I volunteered to work in a kitchen for an afternoon. I would like to be able to add a cooking segment. Trust me, guys, the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. When I told a woman that I was a chef, the next words out of her mouth was to ask me for a date. When are you going to cook me dinner? Come on, guys, it don't get any easier than that. Before pulling into a port, the ship would hand out a printed list of common phrases and cultural no-nos. In Thailand, this first one can put you in jail for 3 to 15 years. Never criticize, joke, or in any way disrespect the royal family. The Thai people are very polite and appreciate politeness in return. The customary Y greeting is to put your hands together in a prayer gesture and bow your head. Always smile and return the gesture. Never disrespect the monks. Bow when you meet one. They can be cautious of tourists, so do not ask intimate questions. Never touch a monk or his robes. Never hand anything directly to a monk. Instead, set it down for them to pick up. The chief mentioned about not using your feet to point or show the soles of your feet or shoes to anyone, especially to monks or a Buddha statue. Take your shoes off before entering a temple or someone's house. Some businesses may ask you to take off your shoes before entering. The chief also mentioned appropriate dress at a temple. Keep your shoulders and knees covered. Don't touch anyone on his or her head or hair. It is considered the cleanest part of the body and is sacred. Always use your right hand for eating, drinking, or passing something to another person. Also receive anything with your right hand. The left hand is considered dirty, as it is sometimes used for toilet functions. The Thai people believe that anger should not be shown in public. It is considered impolite to toss or throw something to another person. Always hand it to them with your right hand. When paying with cash, the money should not be folded and face up. Kissing in public is not accepted as proper and can leave the Thais feeling awkward. Holding hands or a quick peck on the cheek is tolerated in the bigger cities where tourists are common. The use of cutlery has replaced eating with your hands and become the norm when eating in Thailand. Although some foods are still eaten with their hands, like the sticky rice and seafood. It is considered polite and respectful to bow slightly when passing between people having a conversation or if you obstruct their view. It's like saying, "Excuse me." Always smile no matter what the circumstance. A smile is a crucial part of Thai manners. If you forget or make a mistake with etiquette, smile and say, "Kor tot." It means an apology, excuse me, or sorry. An etiquette that I recommend when visiting any country is to not compare things to the US. You come across as being judgmental. For our final segment, Gunny will take us to one of the museums in Pattaya known as the Sanctuary of Truth.
Thanks, Shaman. The Sanctuary of Truth in Pattaya is a towering wooden masterpiece, still under construction, commissioned by Thai businessman Lek Viriafan. It fuses the grandeur of a castle with the sanctity of a temple. Every surface is covered in intricate carvings, inspired by the Ayutthaya kingdom and the spiritual traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism. Built entirely from Mai Diang, Mai Takian, Mai Panchayat, and Teak, the sanctuary contains nothing but hand-carved sculptures, making it both a work of art and a place of reflection. The Sanctuary of Truth is more than a wooden wonder. It's a gallery of spiritual storytelling, carved into every beam. At the rooftop, a statue of the four-faced Hindu creator god, Brahma, honors life's guiding pillars, father, mother, teacher, and king. Nearby stands Ganesha, the elephant-headed god of wisdom and success. Each hall unfolds a different chapter of Eastern philosophy. In the northern hall, visitors encounter Guanyin, the Buddhist goddess of mercy, alongside carvings that embody the wisdom of liberation. The southern hall turns upward to the cosmos, depicting the sun, moon, and planets and their influence on human destiny. The western hall grounds itself in nature, portraying the four classical elements, earth, water, wind, and fire, balanced by the Hindu trinity, Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. Finally, the eastern hall highlights family, with carvings that reflect love, duty, and connection. Together, these halls weave a visual journey through the cycle of life and the shared ideal, the sword of Hindu and Buddhist thought. Inspired by the grand temples of Ayutthaya, the Sanctuary of Truth rises like a vision from another era. Every inch of the building is hand-carved, showcasing traditional Thai architecture infused with Hindu and Buddhist symbolism. The project was the life's work of Thai businessman Lek Viriafan, who dreamed of creating a monument that celebrates spirituality and craftsmanship. The sanctuary is built entirely from wood, each section revealing a unique character through its grain and texture. The oldest piece is a massive Takian post, expected to endure for 6 centuries. Alongside it, Builders used Maidagang, while laying teak, blending strength with elegance. At its heart, the structure soars to a central spire, 105 meters high, towering like a wooden mountain against the sky. Inside, more than 2,000 square meters of space unfold into halls of carvings, inviting visitors into a world where art, faith, and philosophy are bound together in wood. Beyond its breathtaking architecture, the Sanctuary of Truth offers visitors a full cultural experience. Guests can enjoy traditional Thai boat rides, elephant treks, horse-drawn carriage tours, and even horseback riding along the grounds. For those seeking more excitement, speedboat rides are also available. To immerse further in Thai culture, visitors can rent traditional costumes and capture the moment against the sanctuary's dramatic wooden backdrop. A restaurant on-site serves both Thai and halal cuisine, making it easy to relax and savor local flavors. Families can also explore a small zoo or watch master woodcarvers at work, witnessing firsthand the skill and patience behind the sanctuary's intricate designs. A person would spend a lifetime learning the meanings of all the different carvings. Back to you, Shaman. Gunny out.
It looks like a temple, but it's actually a museum and cultural center. Thus, it is named the Sanctuary of Truth. As a master carpenter, I am in awe of the craftsmanship involved to build the structure. Lego eat your heart out. Well, that pretty much concludes this episode of the Shore Patrol Shack. Pura Vida, Shaman here on duty at the Shore Patrol Shack. Hopefully the content of my videos will make up for the presentation. This was created with free trial apps. Unfortunately, I have worn out my welcome on many free apps. I'm retired and living on a fixed income, and I can't really afford them. It takes several different apps to complete a video. Most of them offer a gift card. I would prefer to use a gift card before agreeing to a subscription. If you found any entertainment or information value in my work, please make a donation or contact me for a list of gift cards to help me get the paid apps to do a better job and continue. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm just getting started with this, so your input is important to me. Thanks for watching, and visit my channel for more episodes from the Shore Patrol crew. Until next time, Shaman out.